breath and a rebel's grin. The night's calling, let the fire begin. Moonlight dancing through the cypress trees, hot wind blowing that delta breeze. I hear the ghosts of old songs cry in Louisiana, where the wild hearts ride. Now for the nightfall in Louisiana, where the river runs deep and slow. The music bleeds from every corner, and the fireflies steal the show. Yeah, nightfall in Louisiana, where the blues still feed the soul. We live in love like it's forever. Down here, we don't let go. Old guitars hum on Bourbon Street, boots tap time to that southern beat. Sweet perfume and a touch of sin, every night feels like it could begin again. Thunder rolls across the sky, but we laugh and drink till the morning light. 'Cause down in the South we don't need plans, just a roll the song and a few good friends. For a nightfall in Louisiana, where the river runs deep and slow. The music bleeds from every corner, and the fireflies steal the show. Yeah, nightfall in Louisiana, where the blues still feed the soul. We live in love like it's forever. Down here, we don't let go. Swamp smoke and a heart of gold, stories told that never get old. Faith and fire, dirt and pride, Louisiana's where my soul resides. For the nightfall in Louisiana, hear the angels hum along. Every shadow sings a story, every sinner's got a song. Yeah, nightfall in Louisiana, where the night don't fade away. We were born to ride this thunder and chase that break of day. So light that match and let it burn. Every soul gets their turn. When the night falls in Louisiana, you'll never wanna leave that way. Yeah, let's roll, baby, down that open road. Engines roaring with my dashboard chrome. Another town, another home. Heart still beating, wheels still spin. Every ending's where I begin. I'm riding down the highway of no regrets, chasing dreams I ain't found yet. Wind in my soul, don't you forget, we were born to live, no safety net. Yeah, yeah, this is the highway of no regrets. Turn it loud, no time to rest. No regrets, no slowing down. Just me in this rock and roll town. Highway, take me home. I was born where the river runs slow, sweet magnolias and the warm sun glow. Mama's voice on a front porch swing. Daddy played blues, made the Delta sing. Red dirt roads and an old Ford truck, whiskey nights and a little bit of luck. Got that southern fire deep inside, where the past still burns and the eagles fly. Oh, my home in Mississippi, where the soul runs wild and free. The moonlight's dancing on the water, that's where my heart will always be. Yeah, my home in Mississippi, where the blues still call my name. From the cotton fields to the Gulf Coast breeze, I'll never change, I'll stay the same. I've been north and I've been west, and chasing dreams, never found no rest. But every road that I've been down leads me back to that southern ground. Bonfire crackles, guitars play, old friends laugh the night away. And every time that lightning strikes, it feels like home, it feels so right. Oh, my home in Mississippi, where the soul runs wild and free. The moonlight's dancing on the water, that's where my heart will always be. Yeah, my home in Mississippi, where the blues still call my name. From the cotton fields to the Gulf Coast breeze, I'll never change, I'll stay the same. Steel guitars cry under southern skies, church bells ring and the eagle flies. Got my roots down deep, I can't let go. It's more than a place, it's in my soul. Long run, my home in Mississippi River knows my story well. From broken hearts to rebel songs, it's where my spirit forever dwells. Yeah, my home in Mississippi, where the nights are long and kind. I'll ride that road till the end of time, 'cause rains and the thunder cry. The road don't end beneath the sky. Boots hit steel, I twist that key. Midnight calls, it's talking to me. Wind in my face, I'm burning clean. A shadow riding through the in-between. Midnight engine, fire and soul, tearing down the dark, out of control. No rules, no chains, no end inside. Just a wild heart running through the night. Midnight engine, never slows down. Steel and thunder, the king of this town. Neon signs and a whiskey grin. Every scar's where I've been. She said, boy, you'll crash someday. I said, hell, I'm rolling anyway, yeah. Highway lights like a movie reel. Every mile's got a truth to steal. Ain't about fame, ain't about gold. It's about the heat when the night gets cold. Midnight engine, fire and soul, tearing down the dark, out of control. No rules, no chains, no end inside. Just a wild heart running through the night. Midnight engine, never slows down. Steel and thunder, the king of this town. Yeah, I ride that edge of time, between sin and the divine. Every roar is a prayer I scream. Every mile another dream. The moon's my witness, stars my crowd. My heart beats heavy, fast and loud. Now dawn's creeping through the dust. My bike still hums, my soul still trusts. The world can't sleep, but I still burn. Every gear's another turn. No regrets, no slowing down. Just smoking echoes in this town. If I die before the day is seen, you'll hear my ghost in the gasoline. Midnight engine, fire and soul, running free, never growing old. Ride that thunder, chase that light, born to burn through the edge of night. Midnight engine, never slows down. Steel and thunder, the king of this town. Yeah, midnight engine, roll and roar, 'cause freedom's what we're living for. Swing and sway. Swing and sway. Yeah. Turn that ignition, baby. Let's outrun the pain tonight. Got my keys I lost her kiss but found my name. Now the highway calls my pain. Gas gauge low but I don't care. The night feels holy, the road feels bare. I traded all for one last start, but love don't live in an empty heart. Full tank, empty heart, rolling fast through the dark. Ain't no cure for the way I feel, just the sound of wheels on steel. Yeah, full tank, empty heart, that's the way my freedom starts. So I drive till I fall apart on this road with my empty heart. We were raised on diesel and dust, Friday nights, guitars and trucks. Daddy played steel, mama sang along. Every mile we drove became a song. Boots on the porch, beer on ice, sunset painting the Texas skies. We don't need fame, we don't need gold, just a beat that shakes your soul. We're the Texas Kinfolk Band, born and loud from the red clay land, running wild with the stars above, playing hard for the ones we love. Yeah, we're the Texas Kinfolk Band. No fancy suits, just calloused hands. Turn it up, let the engines roar. That's the sound we're living for. Gasoline hearts and worn-out strings. We ride for freedom that music brings. From Austin bars to old state lines, we light up hearts one song at a time. Grandpa's guitar still hums that tone, a little rough but pure and homegrown. We're not chasing charts of fame, just proud of our family name. We're the Texas Kinfolk Band, born and loud from the red clay land, running wild with the stars above, playing hard for the ones we love. Yeah, we're the Texas Kinfolk Band. No fancy suits, just calloused hands. Turn it up, let the engines roar. That's the sound we're living for. Midnight highway, steel guitar cry, whiskey burning while the trucks roll by. We play our truth, we play it proud. Texas thunder, we play it loud. From dusty roads to neon bars, we're chasing dreams under southern stars. Yeah, we're the Texas Kinfolk Band, heart and soul of the working man. Let that just alive in this rusted car where dreams survive. Morning comes with a desert glow, nowhere to be, nowhere to go. But that's the beauty, that's the fight. I was born for roads that never end right. Dust and destination, fuel my soul, my motivation. No promises, no guarantee, just the sound of wheels and the wind in me. Yeah, dust and a nation. This is my salvation. Dust and destination. Just me and the road. Nowhere to hide. Just us and a wild ride.
Sunrise cracking over red clay ground. Steel horses rumble with a thunderous sound. Boots on the pegs and the wind in my chest, chasing the horizon like a man possessed. Leather jackets worn like a battle scar, stories from the road told under the stars. Every mile reminds us of who we are, born to ride, born to go far. No place to hide, no fear tonight, just the open road lit by neon light, where the brave stand tall and the weak grow faint. That's where you'll find the road saints, where the rock and roll road saints, wailing hard with no complaints. Through the dust, through the storms we paid, a legacy the highway can't erase. Raise your fist to the freedom flame, scream our anthem, call our name. Brothers and sisters born unchained, we're the rock and roll road saints. Gas station lights glow in the dead of night. We pull and slow, then roll back into the fight. Old jukebox playing our outlaw sound, whiskey in the glass and boots on the ground. Highway angels dance in the drifting smoke, telling tales of every rider broke. But you can't break a heart that loves the road. We carry fire that never gets old. Lightning flashes on the desert plains, thunder mixes with the engine's flames. Freedom's calling in every state. This is where legends are made. We're the rock and roll road saints, pounding hard with no complaints. Through the dust, through the storms we paid, a legacy the highway can't erase. Raise your fist to the freedom flame, scream our anthem and call Slide guitar opens the song. Slow drum groove, smoky bar vibe. Bass hums like an old truck engine. I was raised where the dirt roads bend, where work don't stop and time don't end. My hands got callous, my heart got tough. This world don't give, you take enough. Mama prayed for a better life, Daddy drank to survive a fight. I learned young how to stand my ground with a steel guitar and that whiskey sound. Steel and whiskey, that's my blood and bone. Fire in my veins and I ride alone. Ain't no angel, ain't no saint, just a man of dust and what I ain't. Steel and whiskey keep me whole. One burns the throat, one saves the soul. Friday night at the old roadside, where broken hearts and bikers hide. Smoke in the air, jukebox loud, we raise our glass, make our daddies proud. Life ain't soft, it hits you hard, like a hammer swinging in the yard. But I got faith in six-string grace and a bottle's fire to warm my face. Steel and whiskey, that's my blood and bone. Fire in my veins and I ride alone. Ain't no angel, ain't no saint, just a man of dust and what I ain't. Steel and whiskey keep me whole. One burns the throat, one saves the soul. Every scar's a story told, every chord a piece of gold. I don't need no diamond crown, just a shot and a stage in a one-light town. Now I'm older, but I still believe in the strength of dirt and the fire we breathe. The world keeps changing, I stay true to the steel I play and the drink I knew. The road gets long, but I ain't tired. Fueled by dreams and ballroom choirs. One foot in heaven, one in the dark, but the flame still burns and it leaves a mark. Steel and whiskey, that's my blood and bone. Fire in my veins and I ride alone. Ain't no angel, ain't no saint, just a man of dust and what I ain't. Steel and whiskey, save my soul. Play that song and let it roll. Steel and whiskey in my veins tonight. One keeps me grounded, one takes flight. Yeah, steel and whiskey, my only home. 'Cause heaven feels just like chrome and smoke. Blues rock solo fades out with echo of a ball crowd and clinking glasses. Final line, steel and whiskey. That's how we survive. Back roads in the summer heat, old truck tires and bare young feet. Whiskey laughs under pale moonlight, two lost souls on a Friday night. We count our names on the oak tree side, swore we'd never say goodbye, but the world kept turning fast, and we left those dreams in the past. Under the Georgia pines, we were wild and free, chasing love, chasing destiny. Every kiss was a spark, every night divine. We found our hearts under the Georgia pines. Song, she sang along all night long. Her blue eyes burn like a southern flame. I still whisper her name in the rain. We dreamed of leaving that small town life, trade the fields for the city lights, but the road had other plans. Now I'm just a broken man under the Georgia pines. We were wild and free, chasing love, chasing destiny. Every kiss was a spark, every night divine. We found our hearts under the Georgia pines. Yeah, now the years have gone and the nights feel cold, but that fire still burns in my soul. If I could turn back time tonight, I'd hold her close by that campfire light. Under the Georgia pines, where the moon still shines, I hear her voice through the wind and the vines. The world keeps spinning, but my heart's still mine, lost forever under the Georgia pines. Yeah, I'll keep riding through these southern nights, chasing ghosts in the pale firelight. If you ever ask where my heart still lies, yes. It's under the Georgia Yeah, roll it out, turn it on, let's go. Cruising down the county line, windows down, feeling fine. Radio's playing old rock tunes, moonlight hums that
cheap red wine. Every kiss feels like a spark, every song lights up the dark. We don't care where the highway ends, just a ride with a couple of friends. Turn the dial, feel that groove, let the world fall out of view. We got the backseat freedom blues, rolling wild with our worn out shoes. Ain't no rules for what we do, every road feels brand new. Yeah, we got the backseat freedom blues, heart full of fire and too much youth. Cops might chase, but we don't care. We're just ghosts in the summer air. Love and music, that's our fuel. Breaking hearts and breaking rules. Neon signs and motel lights, stories born endless nights. Freedom's cheap, but worth the fight when you're riding into the sunrise bright. We got the backseat freedom blues. Turn it loud, let the world refuse. Gasoline dreams and open skies. We were born to improvise. Yeah, we got the backseat freedom blues. Forever young, we'll never lose. Backseat freedom, rolling down that avenue. We ain't rich, but baby, we're true. Singing them backseat freedom Dust rising up from the blacktop road, leather on my back and a heavy load. City lights fade in my rearview glass, chasing that freedom you can't buy with cash. Wind howls wild like a rebel's cry, stars spread wide across the open sky. Every mile pulls me deeper inside this outlaw life I just can't hide. Got no mob, just a fire in my chest, chrome on my ride and a
with new friends. Old jukebox played our outlaw songs. Every word loud, every chord strong. Smoke in the air and the floors all cracked. Stories of the road spilling out in the back. Some ride for love, some ride from pain, but we all hit the throttle just the same. Got no fear when the night unfolds, riding through the dark with hearts of gold. Whiskey burns warm and the truth ignites. We're alive in the fire of the crumbling nights. Chrome and whiskey nights, under neon desert lights, riding hard, burning bright. Yeah, we own these wild highways tonight. Raise your glass to the rebel skies. Feel the engine come alive. For every soul who loves the ride, this one's for the chrome and whiskey nights. Rolling on, rolling on. Hear that steel horse sing its song. Rolling on, rolling on. Where the lost and the lonely belong. Through the storms and the battered times, across the state lines and the county signs. Midnight whispers calling me home, but home is every road I sun creeps up on my handlebars, shining good across the highway scars. Last night's whiskey's still in my veins, but the ride's the cure for every pain. Another daybreak, another chase, another long road carved in my face. Freedom's a fever in the morning cold, and I'll ride until my story's told. Chrome and whiskey nights, under neon desert lights, riding hard, burning bright. Yeah, we own these wild highways tonight. Raise your glass to the rebel skies. Feel the engine come alive. For every soul who loves the ride, this one's for the chrome and whiskey nights. Got dust on my boots and fire in my soul. I don't need nobody telling me where to go. Got a full tank, baby, and a half-broke smile. Been running wild for a long, long while. My old man said, boy, slow it down, but I was gone before he turned around. Can't keep a dream locked in a cage. I was born to burn, I was born to blaze, I was born to roll out on that line, chasing freedom through the neon signs. No map, no plan, just a restless soul. Turn the key
Can't stop now, don't ask me why. The world keeps turning, but I just go. Ain't no brakes on a heart like smoke. The wind's my witness, the stars my guide. Ain't no fear when you live outside. You can keep your gold and your fancy gold. I got wheels, I've got rock and roll. I was born to roll, can't hold me down. Wild as the thunder, free as a sound. Turn it up, let the story unfold. Raise your glass, we were born to roll. I was born to roll down the line, heart like fire, eyes on the sign. No regrets, no control. Hell yeah, baby, we were born to roll.
Gray skies hanging over this old road. Dust keeps dancing where the engines roll. Live my dreams in a broken town. Chasing the sun that's going